Everyone, Dawn here. I wanted to talk about the government shutdown, how it is affecting me personally, and different resources and help out there for those of us that are affected by the government shutdown, and also things people can do if they want to help others that are affected by this. So, my husband is a federal employee, and we are affected by this, and a lot of our friends are as well. We received a partial paycheck last week, and we will not be receiving another one of his paychecks until the government shutdown is over. And who knows how long that will be. Most of us thought this would only last a few days, maybe a week, but it is gone past that, and the politicians are playing some kind of game that is not helping us. So we have to take matters into our own hands and help ourselves and help our communities and really support each other. So I wanted to share some resources that we are using and that other people can use, and also share some volunteer opportunities if you want to help others in your community. So, the first thing I wanted to talk about was this organization called Lasagna Love. They are an awesome organization. I have been part of them for a few years now. And the organization is all about helping out neighbors helping out neighbors. It started during COVID by a woman in California. She started making lasagnas and delivering them to people, and it has ballooned from there. It is all throughout this country, and I believe it's also in Australia and maybe Canada as well. And so people can volunteer to bake lasagnas for other people. If you would like to volunteer, just go on to lasagnalove.org, click the link to volunteer, put in all your information. You can apply. And then if you are accepted, there is a short training program all online that you go through. You use your own money, you buy your own products, your own ingredients, and you bake lasagnas and then you deliver them. You can do it just as a one-time thing. You can do it on a monthly basis. You can do just one at a time. You could do a bunch at a time. I personally was doing two a month. Unless there was a greater need, sometimes we would get emails from our local leaders saying, hey, there's more of a need. We have a backlog. Would someone be able to deliver an extra lasagna or two? And so sometimes I might do more. If we're going through something, I will put a pause on it for a little bit. Right now, I have a pause on this until my husband starts getting a paycheck again. Then I will pick it back up. But it's really, you can do as much or as little as you want. It's a wonderful organization. They do allow people to request lasagnas one time a month. So someone could request a lasagna every month. And once someone requests the lasagna, they don't have to do any paperwork. They don't have to talk about their finances, anything like that. You simply just request the lasagna. You give them your address, you let them know if there are any allergies, the size of your family, that kind of thing, and then they match up a volunteer with someone who requested the lasagna. The volunteer will contact the person that requests it, ask for their address, when's the best time to deliver it. They will make sure there are no allergies and that kind of thing. I would highly encourage you to look into it, to either request a lasagna or to volunteer to get one, because I know the requests are going up. I got one of those emails from our leader just a few days ago asking if people can deliver more lasagnas because there's more of a need now. And there will be going forward, especially if people are not getting their benefits next month and people are not getting paid. So please look into that wonderful organization. Some resources out there. If you are having trouble or will have trouble paying your mortgage, credit card bills, etc., contact your bank. They are willing to work with people. They have their numbers on their websites. I see things pop up just saying, if you are affected by the government shutdown, contact us for help. So don't feel bad about doing that. Definitely contact them to see what kind of help they can provide. USAA is offering some interest-free loans for people affected that are members of USAA. So if that's an option for you, please check out the website. So just go to usaa.com to check it out and click on the link to find more information about that. Local businesses are stepping up. There is a local restaurant in Davenport, Iowa. It is an Indian restaurant, Flavors of India, I believe is the name. And they are providing free meals for people who are affected by the government shutdown. All you have to do is go in, show them your government ID, and they are providing anything on the menu for you. Amazing thing that they are providing to our community. And I personally love Indian food. We are going to go there to take advantage of this. And I highly encourage you to look for restaurants in your area that might be offering these services as well. If you're in the local area, please check out them. And I will put a link to their restaurant in the comments as well. If you have any restaurants like this in your area, or any businesses in your area that are providing services for people affected by the government shutdown, please put a message in the comments with the business name so it can help other people. There's a shutdown assistance map I will link in the comments, and this shows a whole map of the country and then shows where services are being offered. I was just glancing through this quickly in my area, and I saw there were a few different areas where they're offering free diapers to parents, and they also have food banks listed on there. There is a part where you can submit if a service is being offered. You could submit that to the map and they will put it on there. So please check that out. And if you do know of any services, please upload them there. Some ideas I wanted to share. I am an avid gardener. Unfortunately, here in Iowa, it's getting too cold. I do not like gardening out in the cold. So my gardening season outside is over. But I do some indoor things. So I use hydroponics to garden. It uses water and liquid fertilizer to grow food. I use this a lot for leafy greens. I use this for lettuce. I use it for spinach and for herbs the most. They grow pretty fast and they are very easy to grow with hydroponics. Another super easy and fast thing you can grow inside. Sprouts grow super fast. You only need a thin layer of dirt. You just throw the seeds over the dirt very close together so you could get a lot in there. You keep it moist, and within a week or so, you will have your sprouts. Sprouts, if you've ever went to buy them at the store, they are super expensive. They're very nutritious and they're easy to add into sandwiches or omelets or soups or whatever you're making. Easy to throw some sprouts in there and get the nutrition that way. Highly recommend that. If anyone's interested, I could do a video on showing more how to grow things inside using hydroponics and sprouting and that kind of thing. I personally have a hydroponics kit that I've had for years. I have a few different ones. I'll link to those, but of course, we don't want to spend money on that. We don't want to spend money now. We want to save money. You could do hydroponics easily using like a mason jar, and you would have to buy the seeds and you'd have to buy the fertilizers, but super easy to do without equipment. So, some other ideas that we can do in our community. Check out your Buy Nothing groups. So, you'll find these most active on Facebook. There is a general website too, Buy Nothing. I don't know if it's the website, but I'll link it in the comments. But they're most active on Facebook groups. If you just search Buy Nothing Project and then the name of your town, these will pop up. And our group is huge. We have a few thousand people in our group, I believe. And we actually had to stop accepting people and create a new group for all the new people. So this people give away things that they don't want anymore, but they're not trash. They don't want to throw them out because they're still good. They just don't need them. So instead of bringing them to Goodwill, they will post it on the site and say, hey, does anyone need some clothes that my kids outgrew? I'm giving this away. Some people will clean out their pantries and give away food that they're no longer going to use. Some people are moving and need to get rid of a lot of stuff, and they post things on there. Garage sale season, things that don't sell at the garage sale, people post for free. It's all free items. I've used it to request certain things that I've needed that I didn't want to buy. And I've also given away a lot of things on there. You'll find furniture, really anything you could think of, people are giving away on there. One person was giving away fresh flowers that they grew in their garden. Every week they would give away a new bouquet. Another thing that I did years and years ago when I was a practicing chiropractor, this is in the early 2000s, I would barter with people. At that time, there were like local bartering websites, and but people also did it just in the general neighborhood with people they knew. I would provide chiropractic services, and I would barter with people for housekeeping I got. Also, website. I had someone who did a website for me, and I was bartering chiropractic care. So that was fun. It was a great way to meet people and also get services for no money. You're just exchanging goods and services. So I would love to see bartering pick back up. I think it was pretty big in the late 90s, early 2000s. So that would be cool if bartering became a thing again. So maybe there's something you could make or some skill you have that you could barter with someone else for something they could make or for services that they have that you need. So, one thing I wanted to close with, whatever we focus on, we bring more of that to us. So if we are watching the news and we are scared and always talking about negative things, and that's what we are going to experience. If we are looking more for the positive, how can we help others? How can others help us? How can we really lock into our community and use our local resources and help others? And to focus on positive ways that we can make an impact in our community, we will attract more of that. And I am a huge believer in what we focus on is more of what we create in our lives. So focus on positive, focus on happy things. If you have to turn off the news and watch a comedy or read a feel good story, those Chicken Soup for the Soul books are amazing, make us feel good, things like that. So just focus on the positive, focus on how you can help others and what you can learn from others. Put any comments you have, please, down there in the comment section about resources you know of, how you help others, how others have helped you. And let's just find support in our communities and help each other out. So let's just help to create more positive in the world and in our local communities. All right, thanks. Bye.